Fellas, are you still powdering your balls? You know you don't need to, right? If you want to keep your fellas feeling cool and dry all day and reduce chafing, then you need to get yourself the Crop Preserver. The 24-hour non-powder moisturizer and deodorant was designed for your butt, balls, and body. Boasting active pH control, anti-chafing, quick absorbing, and made in the beautiful US of A. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Crop Preserver. Your balls will thank you.
There's always high expectations on the Patriots offense, and this season is no different. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar and Alex Barth. Guys, we're going to talk a little bit about the wide receiving group. We've talked about N'Keal Harry at length on this channel, and he's had good days and he's had bad days. So let's start off with that, because people are saying, you know, that one day we think N'Keal Harry's the best receiver on the team by far, and the next day we're kind of ragging on him. But isn't that how rookie life goes?
Yeah, I mean, he's seesawing, and our takes on him are seesawing because that's what he's doing out on the field. And today, all of a sudden, he looked like a different guy than he looked like yesterday, making plays all over the place, getting separation on a couple of different routes with some good releases and a good post-corner route, double move on J.C. Jackson. I mean, he dusted J.C. Jackson in a team drill 11-on-11s, and Brian Hoyer just missed the throw. I mean, then he made two great plays at the end of practice. So he had a nice bounce-back day, which is exactly what I think we all wanted to see. After a really rough day yesterday, how is he going to come out and look today? So he's on the rookie scale right now. He's going one way or the other.
And you have to remember the way they do things this year. Things are added and tasks are added, and his expectations increase periodically. So, you know, he'll come out, he'll get some new information. He'll be asked to do something new. He struggles with it. The next day he masters it for a day or two. Then he gets some other new information or a new task or that. He's going to struggle with that until he masters it. Then they add something else. They're not going to dump everything on him at once because they want him to build incrementally. That's the word I was looking for before. So, and what we see is the reflection of that. I've said this before. I said it on Pat's Beat with Trags on Wednesday. Well, you have to remember with all of training camp, you have to take it with a grain of salt because you don't know what the instructions are, right? They may have thrown a concept at him yesterday that he had never heard of, and that turned his brain into scrambled eggs for a day. It's not what you want to see, but it's natural. It happens with rookies. It doesn't mean his career is over. And today, he had some more time to go back, think about it, study it, maybe ask some of his teammates. And today, he figured it out. Maybe tomorrow there's more new information. He takes a step back, or maybe he continues to master what he has right now. It's all going to be incremental. He's not just going to increase straight up for all of camp. That's an unrealistic expectation. Nobody does that.
Devin McCourty was asked about the rookies' kind of inconsistency so far in training camp, and he was like, I remember my rookie training camp, I was getting dusted by Randy Moss day in and day out, and McCourty turned out just fine. So, like you said, it's just the kind of natural progression of things. But let's flip the script a little bit to Phillip Dorsett, someone who has caught passes from Tom Brady before, one of the only guys in the field right now who has some sort of chemistry. Do you see him taking that step up role-wise this season?
Yeah, actually, you know, I think one of the things that I like to watch when I watch the wide receivers is how do the defensive backs react to what they're doing? Are the defensive backs feeling uncomfortable covering a guy? Are they on their heels? Are they concerned about their speed? And when you watch Phillip Dorsett, you 100% see that. Even Stephon Gilmore yesterday almost got turned around by one of his routes in a one-on-one. Obviously, there's situations where he's on an island and he's going to have a good day when he's just one-on-one with no safety help with his 4.2, 4.3 speed. But I see a guy now that I think is really, I don't want to say he's going to have a 1,000-yard season or anything like that, but if he gets more targets, I think he's going to produce. Last year, every time they threw him the ball, it seemed like he caught it and made something good out of it. So I think we're looking to see Phillip Dorsett do a little bit more.
You know what, at least based on what we've seen out here, and we're a long way from any meaningful games, but he seems to be playing with a little bit more confidence and a little bit more aggressively. And that's what you want to see with a guy, from a guy like him, because, well, he doesn't have the skill set, obviously, of a guy like, you know, Michael Thomas or Julio Jones. He does have traits that make him a potential game breaker, namely that speed you were talking about. And if he can kind of steer into that and embrace that game breaker ability, that's going to be huge for this offense.
He talked about a conversation he had with Julian Edelman before training camp started, and Edelman told him, it's on you to kind of step up and lead this group while I'm out. And I think all of us have gone through life and have had experiences where people have said, like, you know, the main guy is out, so it's your turn now, like, you need to lead. And often people thrive in that situation, and I think Phillip Dorsett is thriving right now in that.
This Foxborough Report is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to clnsmedia.com/win. Enter promo code CLNS50 for 50% added back to your sportsbook bankroll. For all of our training camp coverage, head to our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.